Protein isn't just another macronutrient. It's very building blocks of muscle. Think about it. Without sufficient protein, resistance training can only get you so far. Protein supplies essential amino acids that fuel muscle protein synthesis, the process by which your body repairs and enlarges muscle fiber after a workout. But how do you harness protein's fuel potential? Let's dive in. When you lift weights, you create macro tears in muscle fibers. In the recovery periods, your body speeds up muscle protein synthesis, repairing those tears stronger than before. Every gram of protein you consume provides amino acids, particularly the branched-chain amino acid leucine, which serve as the raw material that signal for this repair process. In a landmark dose response study, erythroalcoholic found that distributing 20 grams of a high-quality protein every 3 hours maximizes muscle protein synthesis rates throughout the day. You probably heard that athletes need more protein than sedentary individuals, but just how much more? The current consensus for those engaged in regular resistance training is 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. In a comprehensive meta-analysis of randomized controlled trials, Martin reported that intake up to 2.2 grams per kilogram per day lead to significantly greater gains in the fat-free mass compared to lower intake. Going substantially above these ranges shows diminishing returns and may stress the kidney if hydration is inadequate. Is it better to slam a giant protein shake right after your workout or spread your intake evenly? Both approaches have merits, but science favors distribution. Schoenfeld compared both whereas evenly spaced protein feedings and concluded that evenly spaced doses across the day support a more sustained muscle building environment. Meanwhile, immediate post-exercise protein ingestion, 20 to 40 grams of weight, still offers a modest anabolic age, especially if you are a pre-workout meal but several hours earlier. Protein doesn't build muscle in isolation. It needs the stimulus of a mechanical overload. Resistance training triggers intercellular signaling pathways that prime the muscle for growth, but protein provides the raw materials to maximize this synergy. Engage in a progressive overload without compound movements. Ideally 3 to 5 sessions per week. In a one pivotal trial, Churchward Vane found that resistance training without protein increased muscle size modestly, but combining both nearly double hypertrophy gains. Timing matters too. Consuming protein within 2 hours post-exercise further amplifies muscle protein synthesis. Think of protein as the bricks and resistance training as a blueprint. You need both to build the strongest structure. Not all proteins are created equal. Whey protein, a byproduct of cheese production, is digested rapidly and boosts a complex amino acid profile, making it ideal for post-workout recovery. Casein, on the other hand, digests slowly, providing a prolonged release of amino acid, perfect before bedtime to stave off overnight muscle breakdown. Plant-based protein, pea, soy, rice, can be effective if you combine complementary sources to ensure all essential amino acids are present. In a head-to-head trial, Phillips and colleagues showed that soy protein elicits comparable muscle protein synthesis to whey when matched for leucine content. More is better highly applies when it comes to protein excessive intake, beyond 2.2 gram per kilogram per day. Doesn't translate into extra muscle. It simply burdens your liver and kidney as they work to dominate surplus amino acids. Moreover, extremely high protein diets can displace other critical nutrients. Fiber, antioxidant, if whole foods are replaced by powders alone. Always prioritize whole food sources, lean meats, dairy, legumes, supplementing with the powders only where dietary gaps exist. As we age, anabolic resistance blunt the muscle building response to protein. Other adults may need the higher end of protein spectrum and a greater losing threshold per meal, up to 40 grams of protein, to effectively stimulate muscle protein synthesis. This adjustment can help counteract sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass and function, and maintain strength and independence. In the non-randomized trial, Kanda and H. demonstrate that older participants consuming protein immediately after resistance training saw greater strength gain than those who consume it later in the day. Sudden development of a type 2 diabetes in adult over 50 without family history can herald pancreatic dysfunction, as tumor impaired beta cell insulin secretion. Cancer cells secrete islet dysfunction factors and pro-inflammatory mediators that inhibit insulin release, elevating fasting glucose and HbA1c low, detectable in routine labs. If you are newly diabetic without typical risk factors, request pancreatic imaging, CT or endoscopic ultrasound, alongside your endocrinologist to rule out malignancy. Protein is undoubtedly the linchpin of a muscle hypertrophy, but it's not magic. Excess won't build extra muscle, and neglect can stall progress. By calibrating your intake to your body weight, timing your feeding strategically, and selecting quality sources, you will create an optimal environment for growth, supported by decades of scientific evidence. Whether you are a weekend warrior, second athlete, or an older adult fighting sarcopenia, protein done right can transform your training outcomes.